So one of my biggest pet peeves as a black person, right, is this false sainthood that Martin Luther King has amongst white people. Like whenever black people do something wrong, it's always MLK would have done this, but what MLK do? Boo, 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 boo. And I'm always like, but y'all hated him. And I finally found some proof for this, besides the fact that it killed him, right? So from 1963 to 1966, Gallup did a poll on the favorability of Martin Luther King, right? And if you look at the poll, his favorability decreased every single year between 1963 and 1966, right? And for some context, right? Between 1966 and 1963, several civil rights leaders have been killed. Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, so on and so forth, right? So in those years, MLK started transitioning from the usual integrationist, we shall overcome, kumbaya, that type of activism, to the more controversial, housing, anti-war, redlining, police brutality, those kinds of activism. And specifically in 1966, when that poll was taken, that was after the disastrous Marquette Park March that Martin Luther King himself said was the ugliest crowd of counter protesters, white folk, that he had ever seen before in his life. So take that for what it is. But like I said, these white folks hated MLK and they would have hated him now. So don't get it twisted.